Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel BioPulse, and this is Chandrika. Today we are discussing the model paper number 2, and today is the day 39 of our discussion. So this is the first question. Which of the following cell organelle help in the osmoregulation in some protists? First one, Golgi apparatus, 2, contractile vacuole, 3, mitochondria, and then 4 is cell sap, and then right option is 2. Second one, what will be the amount of DNA in meiosis 2 products daughter cells if the myocytes contain 40 picogram DNA in G1 phase? First one 20, second one 40, 10, and then 30. Right option is option 3, 10. Next question. Question number 3. Select the incorrect match paired. First one Aspergillus conidia. Second one Rhizopus dicaryophyes. Mucor coinocytic mycelium. Fourth one Penicillium ascocarp. So here the right option is option 2. Next question, fourth one. Stem tendrils occur in watermelon, cucumber, pumpkin. First one A only, second one A and then B only, C, B and then C only. Fourth one all A, B, C. Here the right option is fourth one, all A, B, C will be having the tendril. Fifth one, the prime source of taxonomic studies of the various species of the plants, animals, and then other organism is collection of actual specimens, identification, description, and the nomenclature. Right option is collection of the actual specimen. Sixth one, find out the incorrect match. Epiphyllous stamens are attached to the petals. Polyadelphous stamens united in more than 2 bundles. Staminode sterile stamen, staminate flower, male flower. Here the right option is option 1. Epiphyllous stamens are attached to the petals. It's not like it is not incorrect match one, because epiphyllous means where it is attached to the means stamens are attached to the tepals, not the petals here. Next, select the incorrect match. First one, Linnaeus kingdom includes Plantae, system of classification Animalia. Second one, Whittaker's system of brought together classification Chlamydomonas, Chlorella with Paramecium and then Amoeba in Protista. Third one, recycling of the nutrients chemosynthetic bacteria. Fourth one, thermoacidophils live in saline habitats. So here the right option is option 4. Thermoacidophils live in saline habitat. It's a incorrect matching one. Eighth one, cells of which of the following regions of the root undergo rapid enlargement and are responsible for the growth of the root in length? Maturation region, elongation, root cap, meristematic region. The right option is option 2, elongation region. Ninth one, the main axis terminates in the flower and the other flowers are borne in basipetal order in Crotalaria, Solanum, P, mustard. So here the right option is Solanum. 10th one, sporophyte is either partially or completely parasite on gametophyte in gymnosperm, angiosperm, bryophytes and pteridophytes. The right option is 3, bryophytes. 11th one, TS of dicot root shows starch sheath, well developed pith, parenchymatous pericycle, polyarch xylem bundle. So here the right option is parenchymatous pericycle. 12th one, which of the given are correct for the ascomycetes? First one, hyphae are septates. Second one, sexual reproduction is usually absent. Third one, asexual reproduction mostly by conidia. Fourth one, ascospores are formed exogenously. And then right option is option 3, asexual reproduction mostly by conidia. Next, in which of the following all 3 are the micronutrients? Here he is given, already answer is exposed, that is third one. In which of the following all the 3 are micronutrients he is asking? micronutrient. So here first one, that is potassium and boron, zinc. Among them, the right option is third one, that is manganese, zinc and then iron. These are the micronutrients. Next, 14th one. The CO2 acceptor in photosynthesis of C3 plant is PGA, PEP, RUBP, OAA. That is the right option is option 3, RUBP, ribulose bisphosphate. Next, 15th one. The end product of the alcohol fermentation are CO2, ethanol, malic acid and acetaldehyde. So here the right option is A and B only. 16th one. The ploidy level of the nucleus and then antipodal cell of the plant respectively in ploidy level of nucleolus nucellus and antipodal cells of the plant. Here nucellus is 2n and then antipodal cells is n. 17th one. Identify incorrect combination. Dedifferentiation tissue, interfascicular cambium, heartwood, highly lignified walls and then non-conductive, vascular cambium, partly primary in origin in the dicot roots, whereas lenticels, lens-shaped opening for the gaseous exchange. Here there are wrong option, that means which one is mismatched means vascular cambium, partially primary in the origin in the dicot root. 18th one. Pyrenoids contain protein only, starch only, protein and starch, oil droplets only. Here the right option is 3, protein and starch. 19th one. The bacterial structure which helps in the respiration and DNA replication is glycocalyx, slime layer, lysosome, mesosome. Right option is 4th one, mesosome. Next, 20th one. In which of the following phase of the cell cycle most of the organelle duplication occurs, that is in the G1 phase. 21. Nitrogen content in amides is equal to amino acids, more than amino acids, less than amino acid and absent. Here the right option is 2, that is more than amino acids. 22. Read the given statement and select the option with the correct ones. A. The more the solute molecule, the lower is this. Yes. Most of the water flow in the roots occurs via symplast. Phloem sap is mainly water and sucrose. Elements most radially mobilized are calcium, iron and then potassium. So here the right option is option 1, A and C. 23. Flux are formed during secondary treatment of the sewage. They are made up of Arabic bacteria and fungal filament, anaerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria and fungal filament only bacteria. Here the right option is option 1. 24. When FADH2 is oxidized in aerobic respiration, the following complex of the aerobic respiration ETS doesn't participate. Complex 4, 2, 1 and then 3. Here the right option is, that is complex 1. 3 is right. 25. Suction stage that occurs in an aquatic habitat are called xerophytes, halocers, hydrocers and lithocers. Here the right option is 3, hydrocerae. 26. Which of the following is one of the most problematic aquatic weed of the India? Parthenium, azolla, eichhornia, rauwolfia. Eichhornia. It is the right option is option 3. 27. Protists which float passively in the water current are heterotrophic organisms, have mixotrophic mode of nutrition, aggregate to form a plasmodium under the favorable condition, have intrinsic cell wall. Here the right option is option 4. 28. Read the following statement. Single stranded RNA as genetic material, helical arrangement of capsomere, presence of tail fibers or prongs and crystallized by W.M. Stanley. Select the correct statement for the tobacco mosaic virus. Here the correct option is fourth, all except C. Presence of tail fiber or prongs. 29. Which of the following algae is used in commercial production of agar, porphyra, laminaria, gelidium and sargassum? Here the right option is option 3, gelidium. 30th one. Monocot root differs from dicot root in having sclerenchymatous hypodermis, lacking secondary growth, having Casparian strips in endodermis, lacking radial vascular bundle. Here the right option is option 2, lacking secondary growth. 31. Select the incorrect statement with respect to the drupe fruit. They are developed from monocarpellary ovary. Mango and coconut are example of this type of the fruit. These fruit have the stony endocarp. And then fourth one, in these fruit mesocarp is always fleshy and then edible. Here the right option is option 4. In this fruit mesocarp is always fleshy and then edible is incorrect about the drupe fruit. 32. In light reaction of the photosynthesis, NADP plus is reduced into NADPH plus on lumen side of the stroma thylakoid membrane, on stroma side of the stroma thylakoid membrane, on stroma side of the grana thylakoid membrane, and fourth one, on lumen side of the grana thylakoid membrane. Here the right option is 3, that is on the stroma side of the grana thylakoid membrane. 33. Active transport differs from the facilitated diffusion in being saturated in transport process, being sensitive to the protein inhibitor. 3. The requirement of the special membrane protein. 4th, being uphill process. Here the right option is being uphill process. 34. Identify the correct statement with respect to the lac operon. Regulation of lac operon by repressor is preferred to as positive control. Operator gene has the site for the binding of RNA polymerase. 3. LAGZ gene codes for beta galactosidase. And then fourth one, regulatory gene binds with repressor protein molecule, prevents the transcription and structural gene. So here the correct statement is LAGZ beta gene codes for beta galactosidase. 35. Growth and reproduction are synonymous for higher eukaryotes only, unicellular organisms, all multicellular organisms, and higher plants only. Here the right option is unicellular organisms only. 36. Feature which is correct about the asexual spores of the brown algae is that these are always non-motile structure. They have two flagella of the equal length. They have thick cell wall. They are biflagellated and pyriform structure. Right option is fourth one. 37. For which of the following minerals best defined function is splitting of water to liberate oxygen during the photosynthesis? Mn, Mg, Fe and Zn. So here the first one, Mn is mineral which is best defined function for the splitting of the water. 38. Choose the incorrect match with respect to the prophase 1 of the meiosis. Bivalent formation, zygote, dissolution of the synaptinimal, that is diplotin complex, terminalization of the chiasmata, that is diakinesis, tetra formation, that is liptotin. So incorrect one is the fourth one, that is tetrad formation in liptotin. Next, 39. Nitrogenase, first one, requires ATP for reduction of N2, contains Fe and Mn, it represents eukaryotes only, is oxygen insensitive. Here the right option is first one. 40th one, which of the following P trait is dominant? Green seed, terminal flower, dwarf stem, and then green pod color. So here the right option is green pod color. 41. Pollen viability in rice is about 4 days, 30 minutes, 1 year, several months. The right option is option 2, 30 minutes. 42. An immunosuppressive agent used in organ transplant patient is A and is produced by B. Statin, Monoscus purpureus, Lepis candida lipolytica, cyclosporin A, Trichoderma polysporum, and streptokinase, that is streptococcus. The right option is option 3. Cyclosporin A is act as a immunosuppressive agent and it is used or produced by Trichoderma polysporum. 43. How many plants in the list given below have axial placentation? In the given below are having axial placentation, he is asking. So here he is given pea, China rose, tomato, sunflower, primrose, bean, argemone, marigold, mustard and lemon. Among them, which is having axial placentation means that is P is marginal, he is asking axial. China rose is axial 1, correct. Tomato is axial here 2. Sunflower, primrose, bean, argemone, marigold, mustard and then lemon. Lemon is also axial, so 3 is correct. 3 are there. So the right option is 2. Whereas pea and then beans, it is for marginal. If talk about the sunflower and then marigold, sunflower and marigold, they are basal. Primrose is free central, whereas argemone and mustard is parietal. Next, in Morgan's first dihybrid cross, yellow bodies and white-eyed female and then brown bodies and red-eyed male, the phenotype of female is yellow body, white eyes, brown body, red eyes, white eyes and then miniature wings, red eyes and then normal wings. Here the right option is option 2. 45. Identify the incorrect statement with respect to transcription in eukaryotes. First one, primary transcripts undergoes splicing for the removal of the introns. RNA Pol2 catalyzes the formation of most abundant RNA of the cell. Option 3, synthesis of RNA occurs in nucleus. Option 4, mature mRNA contains multiple adenylate residue at its 3' end. So here the right option is option 2, which is incorrect one. 46. A DNA molecule has 4.8 into 10 to the power of 6 base pair. Calculate the approximate number of the nucleosome associated with this DNA molecule. The option is given 1.2 into 10 to the power of 4, 2.4, 1.2 and then 2.4. Here simply you can go with divide them by 200. 4.8 into 10 to the power of 6 divided by 200. If you do, you will get the answer, that is 2.4 into 10 to the power of 4. Like this. Number of nucleosome. If you want to calculate for the number of nucleosome, you must go with the 4.8 into 10 to the power of 6, that is number of base pairs divided by 200. You will get 2.4 into 10 to the power of. Next question. 47. Meristems are grown in vitro to obtain biofortified plant. Second one, plants which are resistant to the pests, virus free plant, high yielding plant. Here the right option is option 3. 48. Micro essential elements that provides resistance to plant from the some disease is, that is Cl. For 49. In sickle cell anemia, glutamic acid is replaced by valine. Which one of the following triplets code for valine? GGG, AG, GAG, GUG. Here the right option is option 4, that is GUG. Next, 50th one. Genetically modified organisms, that is GMO, are used for the reducing reliance on the chemical pesticides, developing pest resistant crop, increasing affinity of the mineral usage by the plants, that prevents early exhaustion of fertility of the soil, all of this. So right option is all of this. Next one, 51. Some specialized cells in our body like macrophage and leukocytes in the blood exhibit muscular movement, flagellar, ciliar and then amoeboid movement. Right option is option 4, amoeboid movement. 52. Match the following structure with their respective in organs. Crypts of Leberkun, glimpse capsule and the isers of Legerhun, Essini they are given. So this is the column 1. You must match this column 1 to the column 2. So here crypts of Leberkun is for small intestine, that is A is 3. Okay, a Glissen's capsule is for liver, so B is 4th one, B is 4, so means the right option will be option 3. Islets of Langerhans, it is for pancreas, and acini for duodenum. So the right option is option 3. Next, mark the right statement among the following. Tryptosinogen is an inactive enzyme. Tryptosinogen is secreted by the intestinal mucosa. Enterokinase is secreted by pancreas. Bile contains the trypsin. Here the right option is option 1. 54. The movement of air into the out of the lungs is carried out by the creating a pressure gradient between the lungs and then blood and the tissue, blood and then thoracic cavity, lungs and then atmosphere. The right option is option 4. 55. Which of the following option best represents enzyme composition of the succus entericus? Sucrase, nuclease, stepins, lactase, pepsin, procarboxy peptidase, maltase, aminopeptidase, lipase, amylase, lipase and then peptinogen. So here the right option is third one. 56. The male sex accessory ducts include reter-testis and vasa efferentia, epididymis and vasa differentia. Right option is option 4, 1, 3 and then 1, 2 and then 3. 57. The function of male sex accessory ducts or glands are maintained by androgen, estrogen, progesterone and gonadotropin. So it is the right option is androgens. 58. The stage of implantation is the morula, gastrula, fetus and blastocyst. The right option is option 4, blastocyst. 59. To induce delivery, doctor inject progesterone, cortisol, oxytocin, estrogen. They inject oxytocin. 60. Barrier method provides contraception by preventing ovulation, increasing phagocytosis of sperms, making uterus unsuitable for the implantation, preventing meeting of the ovum and then sperm physically. So the fourth one is right here. So the next question is question number 61. Hormone receptors are specific to hormones, right? Each receptor is specific to one hormone only. This is also correct. So the right option is option 1. 62. A person is suffering with insomnia. This is due to the deficiency or hyposecretion of dash hormone, thyroxine, melatonin, cortisol and adrenaline. The right option is melatonin. 63. Homo erectus had a comparatively large cranial capacity of between 650 to 800 cc, 900, 1400, 1600 cc. So the right option is option 2, 900 cc, around 900 cc. 64. Which factor of the following inhibits decomposition? High temperature and aerobiosis, low temperature and anaerobiasis, high temperature and nitrogen and sugar, low temperature and slightly alkaline nature. So here the right option is option 2. Next, 65. The tendency of population to remain in genetic equilibrium may be distributed by lack of mutations, lack of random mating, 3 random mating, and then 4 lack of migration. Here the right option is option 2, lack of random mating. 66 match the following. Locusta is for 3, that is arthropoda. Obelia is for Ctenophora. Sea walnut is for coelenterate, and then planaria is for platyhelminthes. Next, 67. Mammals are viviparous with no exceptions, oviparous with few exceptions, oviparous with no exceptions, viviparous with few exceptions. So here the right option is option 4. 68. 4 pairs of gills which are covered by operculum on each side in which of the following? Myzine, beta, pristis, trigon. The right option is 2, that is beta. 69. The kinetics of enzymes are significantly affected by temperature, light, water, and pressure. The right option is 1, that is temperature. 70. Mammals from colder climates generally have shorter ears and limbs to minimize heat loss. This is called Allen's rule, Bergmann's, Van 't Hoff's rule, and Lindemann's rule. The right option is Allen's rule. Next, 71. The problem of predation is particularly serves for the plants because they have evolved morphological defenses against the herbivores. They have evolved chemical defenses against the herbivores. They cannot run away from their predators, and they are tasty. Right option is option 3. 72. These are more vulnerable to existence: amphibians, reptiles, birds, and then mammals, that is amphibians, vulnerable. 73. In the World Summit on Sustainable Development, 190 countries pledged their commitment to achieve by 2010 a significant reduction in the current rate of the biodiversity loss at global level, regional level, local level. Right option is option 3, 4, that is all of 3. 74. In ECG, the P wave represents atrial depolarization, ventricular depolarization, atrial repolarization, ventricular repolarization. Right option is option 1, that is atrial depolarization. 75. Parthenogenic honeybee, workers, queen, female, and then drone. The right option is 4, that is the drone. 76. In female humans, urinary tract infection are very common. Pick out the correct reason for the following. Kidneys are close to the genital organs. Urinary bladder opens into the vagina. There is no relationship with urinary and genital tract. In females, the urethra is shorter than in the male human beings. The right option is 4. 77. Match the following. That is column 1 with column 2. List 1 is given and then list 2 is there. First one, erythrocytes. Erythrocytes is for transport respiratory gases. Neutrophils, it is for 2 is for 3, C, that is destroy foreign organisms by phagocytosis, that is 2 is for C. Basophils is for B, involved in inflammatory reaction, and then fourth one is for A, that is resist infection. 1, 2, 3, 4 is for DCBA. So the right option is option, right option is correct. 78. Secondary lymphoid organs provide the sites for the interaction of A with the B. Then A proliferates to become effector cells, filling the blanks with the correct option. Here A is lymphocyte and then B is antigen. 79. Calciferol is required to our body for maintenance of the fertility and then gonadal activity, healing of wounds and then healthy gums, absorption of the calcium from the intestine, maturation of RBC, and coagulation of the blood. So the right option is option 3. Next 80. Cannabinoids show their effects on the central nervous system, cardiovascular system, digestive system, excretory system. The option is cardiovascular system. Infected females may often be symptomatic during the infection of hepatitis A, SCID, STD, cholera. The right option is STD. 82. In humans, the sex of the offspring depends on the fertilizing ova, fertilizing spermatozoa, number of allosomes, number of autosomes. The right option is option 2, fertilizing spermatozoa. 83. FSH and LH are gonadotropins in males. FSH acts on spermatogonia and stimulates the process of spermiation. Cytolysels and stimulates the secretion of the some factors which help in the spermiogenesis. Leydig cells to release the male sex hormone. Cytolysels and stimulates the secretion of the epididymis. The right option is option 2. 84. Study the following and find out the wrong statement. Compound epithelium has a limited role in the secretion and absorption. In animal tissue, the structure of cells vary according to their function. And third one, the epithelial cells are compactly packed with the little intracellular matrix. And then D, squamous epithelium with single thin layer of the flattened cells found in the wall of the air sacs of the lungs and blood vessels. All of them are correct, so the right option is all. 85. Which is rich in essential amino acids and is a dominant protein in the human milk? Alpha 1 antitrypsin, lactoglobulin, lactalbumin, and then trypsin. The right option is option 3. When large barren patches extend and meet over a time, a lake is created, a desert is created, a forest is created, and then a reservoir is created. Here the right option is a desert is created. 87. Dialyzing unit, that is artificial kidney, contains a fluid which is almost same as plasma except that it has high glucose, high urea, no urea, high uric acid. The right option is option 3, no urea. 88. The annual net primary productivity of ocean is 170 billion tons, 170 million tons, 55 billion tons, 115 billion tons. The right option is option 3, 55 billion tons. 89. Which of the following latitudinal range harbors more species with very few exceptions? It is small mistake is there, that is 23.5 n to 23.5. yes, it must be this one, this option 2. So make a correction there, this is not n, this is yes, 23.5 degree n. Okay, not 50, this is 20 degree n. Make a correction, small correction there. 90th one, pyramids of biomass in an area is inverted because with increasing tropical level body size decreases, with a decreasing tropical level body size increases, with increasing tropical level the number decreases. And then fourth one, the biomass of fishes far exceed that of the phytoplanktons. The right option is option 4. So these are the 90 questions for today's session. For the last one, that is for the tomorrow session, we will be discussing more 90 questions. So tomorrow will be the last day for this series. Tomorrow the series will be going to be end. So thank you for today. Bye bye.